Big up, guys. Welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for weekend review of the round 6 of the FIA Formula 1 World Championship in 2021, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And my God, Baku never fails to deliver, does it?
I knew it. I called it. I said it was going to be crazy, and it definitely lived up to exactly what I was hoping for.
I tell you what, if you're a fan of a particular driver, it's the worst race to probably watch. Like, you never know what's going to happen. But if you're neutral, it's fucking brilliant.
Oh, my gosh. I was absolutely creasing watching that very beginning because, of course, Norris dropped down from 9th to about 12th after the first turn. And I'm going, wait, hold on a minute. Give us some time to try and settle in first before you let us get overtaken.
Oh, I mean, after lap 3 or 4, 5, I think it was like 5 or 6, Hamilton's taking the lead. I thought, hang on, they were 10th and 11th during Friday. What's going on here? I'll have this. I'll have some of this.
Sebastian Vettel staying on the sauce for that long, I'm just like, it made me laugh because I heard that going on the hard tires was what was going to happen, and then I'm seeing Stroll go in lap 1 for a hard tire. I'm like, wait, hold on a minute. It's like we just ended lap 1. Why are we already seeing people in the pits?
Yeah, well, we're gonna go for it anyway because we got Tom. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine, mate. How's you?
Yeah, not too bad. We're gonna go for it anyway, sir. Yeah, Friday. Obviously, we looked into Friday practice, and obviously we expected Red Bull to be strong with another street circuit, which they were. We expected Ferrari also to be strong, and then they were strong around the streets as well, especially with Leclerc getting pole position in the end. But the main talking point out of Friday was Mercedes. Mercedes was struggling. They were struggling. It was a horror weekend for Mercedes, and it looked at one point they were struggling to get into the top 10, let alone just to get let alone qualify up the top of the grid. And even up to the qualifying, they were still changing their setup. Bottas decided to go to the higher downforce setup with the higher wing. Mercedes, Hamilton decided he wants the Portimao style wing, which turned out to give him some pace in the end, and at least get him second on the grid above Verstappen, which I thought was. I'll take that. I'll take that. And then, as the race went on, mate, was Hamilton going to probably keep in front of him by the look of the way the hard tires were going? No, not probably. No. But third place after everything that's gone on this weekend, yes, Red Bull looked like they're going to get maximum points from that race. Was brilliant. I was expecting. Okay, we'll take that. We're going to have to take this and go and come back stronger. And then out of the blue, 6 laps left, Max Verstappen. Like, we had Stroll's accident, which was just before, and they're not sure about how the accident occurred, but
it was the tires.
They were checking the tires, and Pirelli said they need to do further investigation, but they do think that there's been a cut in Max Verstappen's tire, which caused a blowout. They also found another cut in Hamilton's tire.
Hamilton.
I feel like Pirelli's got a lot to answer for after this last weekend, because Stroll's, I think they ended up saying, was structural as well. There was no debris in the road. He looked like he was going in for a pit, and the fact that he had been going for 30, but they were saying, these tires, these hard tires, you can get 40 laps out of them, but he's going to pit after 30 and it blows
that's why
up.
They were pitting after lap 6 or 7. They were expecting to last to the end.
Yeah, Pirelli's got a lot to answer for. I think that's a really, really bad look for them this weekend. Showing that
it was a shitty performance in terms of the tires. But I think we can all probably say that.
I'm just going to run through some comments. Is big up Charlie in the building. How are you? It's fucking 2 races, man. God,
hey, I was cheering. I was so happy to see
that reaction to you, though, on that.
I can't stand.
Oh my God, my reaction.
That reaction.
My reaction was fucking epic.
I can't stand Lewis Hamilton. So when he went off, I was cheering for my life.
And then as soon as Hamilton's brakes didn't work, your jaw just dropped. I
was
my jaw dropped. I'm like, what?
I was watching in the office at like the end of my shift, and I saw him go off, and I just started cheering. I was so happy to see him go off. I can't stand him.
Who do you like then, Connor?
I'm a Lando Norris fan. I root for McLaren.
Oh, McLaren, all right.
Yeah, but Norris, I like Norris, but Hamilton rubs me the wrong way purely because I feel like he's I respect him as a driver. I respect him as a human being, but sometimes he's an extremely sore loser, and I can point to both times he's wrecked Albon out of a race, and Steven don't even try and deny that he completely has fucked Albon twice now.
Oh, come on.
He is a very much an undercover dirty driver. He will take someone out if it needs to.
Off.
Albon was going to take him over twice, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to pump you off now."
No. Hang on. Right? Hang on. Right? The first time, right? Yes, he saw an opportunity in the gap, and it was a gap that was closing, right? Okay,
he was in
mistake on him.
He
came out. No. What did he do? What did he do after the race? Came out and apologized. Right? No. Hear me out. You're about to say, right? Second of all, the second one, he's turned. Now he's not like that. No, it's not. Unlike Rosberg in Austria, where he decides I'm going to run you into you and then turn in. Right? He's kept turning in, and his tires are too bloody old, so he slipped and slid into Albon. Right?
I just think
that afterwards he came and apologized.
And you can apologize all you want, but when someone's a half a car length in front of you and you take him out, it doesn't matter.
Chris Paul.
It's not like
in the comments.
Hang on, it's not like Max Verstappen every fucking time, right? He gets out the car. I didn't get pole.
I mean, if I'm Verstappen, trust me, if I'm Verstappen and I'm in the Red Bull,
Hamilton is like this. I am rent-free in your head, boy, because you just can't keep your emotions to yourself.
There's a difference, though. Verstappen's trying to actually break and trying to actually win something. Hamilton's won it 7 times now. He doesn't. That's why he's not worried if he doesn't get it. He's like, all right.
No, but he's got the mental game on him.
Verstappen's just kind of. I understand Verstappen gets upset because he's like, I'm just trying to actually start winning things here, so I can actually prove to Red Bull and to Christian Horner that I am good.
Christian Horner and Toto Wolff, them two going at it.
They're so funny. Whenever I watch Drive to Survive is amazing to watch because Toto Wolff and Horner are the best.
I can't remember which Grand Prix it was.
By the way, it said, look, hang on, we've begun about the other teams as well. I don't know what your fucking point is. Don't fucking like it. Piss off. Right?
There's one guy in F1 that I really didn't like.
We were mentioning about Red Bull, and we were, because obviously the big talking point was Mercedes not having any fucking pace, right? Then we went on to Red Bull.
Well, it's good to know that I can swear on this channel.
Fucking go for it, mate. I don't care.
No, but the one bloody person I don't like is the head of now Aston Martin. The fucking not Stroll. The guy below him is an utter fucking prick because last year when the whole pink Mercedes bullshit was going on, he's like, we've done nothing wrong. And I'm like, you fucking bastard. I'm like, go have a fucking toss off. You know you fucking cheated. He's going on, we've done nothing wrong, and they've gotten a bullshit fine. And I'm
you've bought fucking information. He's
like, we've done nothing wrong. We deserve nothing. I'm like, fucking toss off. You know you've cheated.
You're allowed to design everything that's outside the car, but not inside your twit.
I also love Daddy Stroll coming over to his son after he crashed out the race. Right. Are you okay, mate?
You're right, lad. How's it going? You're in for an early bath.
I want to see. Hang on, I'm gonna go back. I'm still uploading. So I took clips of that watching on.
Yeah, I thought you.
I did.
Okay, the other person that kind of like, I don't hate him, he just makes me laugh, is the head of Ferrari, Bonatto or whatever. He just makes me laugh because he looks like a fucking fat Where's Waldo motherfucker, and I just love watching him on the pit lane every single time we see a Grand Prix. He's got those tiny little glasses. They remind me of freaking Raiola.
Yeah.
He looks like the Weight Watchers version of Mino Raiola.
No, honestly, I'm going to show you some clips of this. I'm going to upload them later, right? But I'm going to just show you clips of this. Oh no, hang on! I need the fucking audio. I keep doing that. I keep forgetting the audio. Hang on a minute. Keep going. This is going to be epic. Watch this. Right, I took this out just John. If you're watching, I took this out just for you. Still third in the driver poll. How's Verstappen still third in driver of the day? He bottled it.
You're right.
And then the thing is, hang on.
It's funny. I can hear just distinctly Britt's laugh. His laugh is so distinct. I can whenever I hear it.
That Williams just died.
Yeah, it's gone. The engine's gone.
Lights. 5 lights.
It's been done by Mazepin.
Oh, hang on.
Thank you.
Did you see when Mazepin
Oh, credit Vettel gets second now. Come on.
Yes.
5 lights. Hang on. Wait for it.
It's lights out.
Wait for it.
And away we go.
Come on, yes. No.
No, he's done it. He's gone.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that lights out and away
He's
we
locked
go.
steering. He's lost.
It's so fucking.
It looked like a dog sign.
The bloody hands on the top of the head, like praying to the
I don't know what's fucking going on. I was literally about to go because I've got mum sitting next to me like that. What has he done? Like, help!
I felt bad for I felt bad for Ocon that race because he's just kind of going along and he's like, "Yep, my power's gone." He's like, "All right, well, there that goes."
Oh, son, honestly,
You guys see when Mazepin went off? And there's the fans who if you have an apartment in Azerbaijan, you can watch from your apartment balcony. And there's fans who are chanting Mazepin as Mazepin goes by. And then he goes off into the fucking runoff because he locks up. And they just start cheering and going nuts, pointing at him. I'm just like, yep, that about sums up the F1 fan base at this point.
I'm trying to.
I'll tell you one team that I thought a pretty decent one now. Yeah, go Stephen.
I'll take this one. This one's going to be uploaded soon, but I'll give you a sneak preview. This is going to be funny. Right. Squeeze all that bullshit.
Oh, God. Actually giving up now. Yeah, slowly losing belief now.
Look at that, slowly losing belief. And then 5 seconds later.
That's what I thought.
Yes! Yes!
He got him.
Verstappen's out! He's hit the wall!
Oh.
From that to hands on the head distraught. You want to talk about the change in the
No, the bit where Tom was going like, "Oh, there's no belief now. There's no nothing.
Yeah, I knew there wasn't any belief.
Yes, come on. By the way, we're not cheering the fact we're not cheering the fact that he crashed and might get hurt. It's the fact that what's happened in the championship has completely overthrown everything.
Well, then it's all right that I cheered just as hard when Hamilton locked up and went out. I was doing victory laps. I'm like, yes, this is the perfect day. Bottas is shit. Hamilton's out. Both my McLarens finishing the points.
Bottas has been shit for the whole season.
I would help.
Whole position that you got.
I was tempted to go home and have a glass of champagne, and it was 7 a.m. I've got my dry champagne at home. I might have to pop a bottle. Hamilton finishing out the points.
Oh my life.
I'll tell you one
Only
thing though.
Baku.
One team that I think would be very happy is probably AlphaTauri.
Oh my gosh! If you're
Yeah,
Gasly and Tsunoda.
you want to talk about a freaking driver that's just he is almost Mazepin level of like I just don't like him as Tsunoda. I think he's a prick. I just honest to God think he's a prick.
He's been in the game. He's had 5 races.
He's acted like a prick in every single one. I mean, he's got his freaking.
Okay, who's the bigger prick? Mazepin or fucking Tsunoda?
Oh, Mazepin by a mile. I mean, Tsunoda's not groping on girls in the freaking off season, so I mean, I have to go with Mazepin. But if we're talking about purely in race, how they act, it's got to be Tsunoda.
Oh, keep your comments coming in. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I want this every weekend now. It's fucking amazing.
Hey man, my days off are Mondays. If you ever want me to be on the reviews, I'll be here every week.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
No, but Tsunoda, it's the fact that his engineers in his ear going, drive faster, and he's going, shut up, I know. And I'm like, well, of course you fucking know. That means drive faster then. He always bitches at his engineers, and they're just like, can you get some fucking pace? Gasly's in third. Can you fucking pick it up? Norris is catching you behind, and you aren't catching anybody in front of you. Can you fucking go?
Chris, do us a favor. Like, bring some sensibility into this.
I mean, I love the race. It was amazing. It's finally a very good race. Also, did you guys see Toto Wolff reacting to the thing when Hamilton goes off?
Yeah.
It's fucking
Hold on a minute. What a bunch of bullshit I've just found. Apparently, Charles Leclerc said that he expected to drop from P1 from the starting position at the start of the race, based on the fact there was a tree branch at turn 15 which went through one of his tyres.
Oh, you can see Verstappen was able to get out of the way. You can see
exactly.
Immediately dips out and goes and cuts a corner, and the announcers immediately went, "There's a branch in the road." Of course, because everybody's going, "Well, Verstappen's cheating." I was waiting for somebody to go, "Verstappen's cheating," and then the announcers were like, "Oh, there's a branch in the road. He's all good. He's just trying to not."
Well, Stephen's reaction to when the deal with the pit lane, where he got to lead to that. Oh, if that were fucking Red Bull, oh mate, they'd have fucking crashed into the shitting element.
No, do you like Latifi missing the pit lane and everyone's going for the pit lane? What the fuck?
Oh my god! I know. I remember hearing his race engineers just going, "Yeah, stay out," and I'm like, William,
any fuckers coming in?
I mean, constructors now purely based on the fact that you're going to pull that kind of shit.
They are below Haas on the constructors right now.
Yeah.
What? So
because Haas has the best finish compared to.
I just love really also the best thing is seeing Mazepin is so shit that he's in the same car as Schumacher and is 37 seconds behind.
Well, Connor,
it was 1 minute at one point. It was 1 minute at a point.
I know he's the only reason he's in F1 is because of his sponsors.
I mean, Mick Schumacher finished P13 in that shitty car. I don't know.
I mean, in that race, Bottas did kind of carry, Mercedes to the end. He did come ahead of Hamilton.
P12.
I need Schumacher's race engineer to read me bedtime stories. That dude's got
I love his race engineer. He's so nice.
He's got the most calming demeanor I've ever seen out of anybody in Formula One. He's just like, "It's okay, Mick." He's like coddling a newborn baby. He's like, "It's okay, don't worry about it. Just drive back to the pits. Well, everything will be all right." I'm like, I need this man in my entire life just to like help me get through everything because he's got the most relaxing demeanor. And then you have Mazepin who's just like, his engineer's just like, drive faster. And Mazepin saying the same shit as Tsunoda. He's saying, fuck off, I'm trying. You've given me last year.
Just put your fucking foot down on the pedal. That's how you fucking drive faster.
Yeah, but Mazepin's used to being in the back seat. But again, I'm not going to go into that another time. I've already gone into.
Oh, God.
Do not disrespect Mazepin. The future is now. He finished above Hamilton.
Yeah, he did at the end.
Steven's like, I don't want to hear it. Please don't mention it.
I would say that in the race.
The fact that he only finished above Russell because Russell was so far back.
Russell had a shit weekend.
Russell had an absolute nightmare.
Stevens wanted him at Mercedes.
Oh. I think honestly, my winner of the weekend, though, is Sebastian Vettel.
Vettel, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just me or all Mercedes and Red Bull fans are annoying?
I don't know.
both of them.
I don't know. The only other Mercedes fan I know besides Steven is Reese. Reese gets on my nerves, but he's a good guy.
I mean, all of them get on my nerves. It's so, I don't even support.
I feel like
constructor.
McLaren fans are like Scotland fans, like Scottish national team fans. We just hope for the best and expect the worst.
I mean, I'm a Ferrari fan. We just hope we get points every week.
Oh, you have you have the freaking fat where's Waldo in the pit lane. You're just hoping everything goes well.
Matteo Binotto, do not disrespect that man.
Master Bland goes to plan.
Master plan.
Master Bland. Always freaking plan B, never plan A.
I already knew Leclerc wasn't winning the race, but I didn't think it would be that bad because we're shit. Our engine's shit.
I mean,
it's
look
okay
at
now.
Sainz. How does Sainz manage to be the only one who goes off at turn 8?
I don't know.
We're talking about turn 3 and turn 15 and turn 1, and he goes off at turn 8.
He didn't cut the steering. That was the thing. He didn't even turn.
He just fucking locked, and he's just like, I'm off. He's just like, all right, I'm fucking off then. Like, okay.
Also, what's happened to Daniel? What's happened to him?
He's so getting used to the car. The problem with that is he's in a McLaren now where he's not used to the car at all. It's in a power unit he's never used before. He's never been in a car that's used a Mercedes power unit. It's always a Renault or a Ferrari power unit. And now or a Red Bull power unit because, of course, he was with Red Bull for a time. Yeah. He's now in a Mercedes power unit in a car he's never been in. McLaren's made a lot of you don't really see them that big changes to the shaping of the car this offseason. So he's getting used to it. Monaco, I think that's why he did so shit in Monaco, is he's still getting used to the car. And in a street circuit, it's really hard when you're getting used to a new car.
You know how crazy the race was that I only realized that Kimi Räikkönen actually finished 10th after like 2 hours after the race.
Kimi Räikkönen's one of my favorite. I watched the after the crossing the finish line, talks between the engineer and the driver.
Yeah, the radio, yeah.
And everybody's either cheering and congratulating or saying, "Oh, what we could have done better." Then there's just Kimi going, "Eh." Just like you finished 10th in the Alfa Romeo, mate. Have a little bit more excitement in your life. I get.
Yeah.
Like, you're a fit.
Oh no, Ori has a bust up over the fucking water pipe.
But he's just going.
That was funny as fuck.
I love seeing Vettel laugh again. Vettel, Ferrari killed his spirit, and I don't mean to at Chris's team, but Ferrari killed his spirit. So to hear him laugh again and actually be very
I mean, we treated him very badly.
Yeah, you treated him like shit. He still sang for you at the end of the season last year.
I mean, what's the next? France is next, right?
France means it's going to be Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas. I'm going to be annoyed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one else can. It's because we're back to normal circuits.
Yeah,
Hamilton's going to win it. Bottas is third, or maybe.
I'm just gonna, and then it's going to be Checo in 4th. We're probably going to see
Bottas DNF.
Bottas walks up in turn 4 in the last lap.
And he's out of the race.
If that comes to fruition, Tom, you got to come all the way back to this and clip it. If that comes to fruition, clip it.
It actually might. You never know.
Let's see.
I mean, at least I still think Lewis is going to win the drivers, but constructors is going to be close.
No, constructors is going to be. All I want is McLaren to be. See, for me, my main thing is I want McLaren to be, of course, third in the constructors because we did that last year. But I think with how good Ferrari is this year, it's going to be difficult. But I just want Norris to finish in the top 6 of the drivers, and I think he can.
He's definitely finishing top 6. He doesn't.
I think
he's 4th by 2 points right now behind Checo, only because Checo won the race. If Checo doesn't win that race, I think they're tied on points. But I think he's got a very big chance to be top 5, top 6, and I mean, it just shows how
fourth, to be honest,
he's such a good driver, and it shows that he's taken this McLaren and is now. I mean, he had a podium at Monaco.
Well, Connor, let's put it like this. Who do you think is going to finish higher at the end of the season, Bottas or Norris?
I think Bottas will end up finishing higher if he can get himself sorted out. If he continues to drive like he has, especially.
I feel bad for him at Monaco because that was supposed to be like it was probably a
Monaco, he got screwed. Yeah, Monaco, he got screwed. This last race, he just
She was shit.
But I think I was talking to Steven before the stream went live. This is really, if he doesn't perform better, he's gone.
I mean, his contract expires at the end of the year.
I think he's going to go anyway, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think he leaves.
Yeah.
I think he joins someone like Alpine. I think Fernando Alonso's probably gone after this year, and I think he joins Alpine.
Yeah, I think he's just Alonso's just there for the feedback and stuff, probably.
I think Russell moves up to Mercedes, and then I think I mentioned him when we were talking about the F2 drivers.
I mean, one question is, will Checo get a new contract, or will Gasly or someone will go to the?
I
think he's going to get another year.
Just going back to
the
Just going back to the Grand Prix itself. After seeing what happened on Friday, right? If someone told me you still be 4 points behind Hamilton after that, Verstappen after that race, I would have taken it.
Yeah, that was
at one point we were going to end up seriously
that was
behind.
a lucky turn of events for both Mercedes and Red Bull, though.
I was actually worried that they wouldn't even get into the top.
Out.
No, I was actually worried Hamilton wouldn't get into the top 10 and actually take all 26 points. Right, and I do feel is that though they were saying there's a cut in the tire, right? Why was Verstappen pushing that hard?
Because I think he had a feeling that he knew that.
That's not even his fault, man. No, it's not his fault. It's not even pushing too hard.
It's just Pirelli. I think the Pirellis
it's a Pirelli.
A lot of what happened.
It's a Pirelli, but you could also say that Hamilton had the same cut. So what's the problem?
What do you mean?
I think
that Hamilton had the same cut, yet his didn't blow out.
And I think it's purely on luck. I mean, you have the same cut, but one blows up. But the fact that there was a cut in the first place.
Yeah, Stroll's also.
And Stroll's going out in a pit after 30 laps when they're supposed to go 40 shows that Pirelli's definitely not completely truthful about how long their cars can go. I think, they might not be as lasting as they want to. Pirelli, a lot of companies like to say that their, stuff can go longer than it actually does.
A lot of the time, to be honest. I think they just bullshit it a lot of the time.
I'm saying no. I'm excited.
I mean, Pirelli's chief or something. I saw it on the F1 app that they said that they blame it on debris from Stroll's crash. But then what happened to Stroll's?
And where did Verstappen's happen? When a blow up like that happens, it happens because of debris. It'll happen literally where the debris has been hit. Not
Wait. I just brought up the article. I'll read it.
He was nearly into turn one.
I watched the interview, and they said they've got to do an investigation, but they can't explain.
This is what he exactly said. I believe I can exclude that failures were due to tire wear because it's not a matter of tire wear. The rear left is the most stressed tire in Baku. It's obviously the rear right. I don't want to give any preliminary conclusions, but it seems that it's a cut due to debris because, as I said, it's not the most stressed tire.
Hang on, you see. Before the accident, literally at turn 8, we saw the graphics between Perez and Hamilton's tyres. 10%. 10% of grip left.
They had the tires there because
it was the back left for Stroll. Stroll's back left went out, not his back right.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going. Well, you're fucking bullshitting to try and save your own ass here. I think, though, like I said, I think Bottas leaves and goes to Alpine, and I think Russell moves up and Ticktum will go and get that Williams spot.
I hate Ticktum. He's a fucking prick. He's a good driver.
He's a great driver. He's just a bit aggressive. But
he's kind of a prick in real life as well.
Oh, he is a bit of a prick, but I mean, Tsunoda's driving for fucking AlphaTauri, and I've said how much I like him. So if Tsunoda can act
I like Tsunoda. I like Tsunoda.
I think Tsunoda's a leader, but it's all good.
I'm gonna move on to the ratings. Right. We'll go in reverse grid order. So it won't be too long until we start saying Hamilton.
Steven, I know you want to give Hamilton a 10 out of 10, so give it to him.
No, are you kidding me? I'm here. I don't know if that should happen.
Chris.
Hamilton wasn't able to pass Checo over the course of about 30 laps, so he doesn't get a 10 out of 10.
Just do me a favor. Sure.
Yeah. I love triggering Hamilton or Verstappen
well.
fans. This is so
That's
salty.
the best thing.
It's
I love shitting on Mercedes and Red Bull because it gets people
I
so
haven't got a
excited.
problem. I didn't have a problem with Perez and Gasly, and it's like the only problem, like the only gutting thing is that he had a chance to win out of everything.
man, it's
Everything
a
that's gone
joke,
on that
man.
weekend.
Calm down.
He had a chance to win the. He had the chance to win the race, right? But like I said, we could have been a lot bloody worse.
I mean, the Mercedes and Red Bull fans are so defensive.
Right.
Like,
I mean, you could have done worse.
No.
My dad could have balls and be my nan. My dad could have, my mom could have freaking balls and be my dad. It's all, speculative. Everybody can do a lot worse.
mm-hmm.
I know.
It's always, that's the thing. You can say,
if my auntie had a dick, she would be my uncle.
It's a perfect clip. As much as I hate AFTV, that's a perfect clip.
Anyway,
Ocon. Ocon's got to be trash. I mean, when you go out immediately, it's trash.
Yeah.
And it's not even his fault. I'm not saying it's his
It's
fault.
not his fault, to be honest.
But he went out early, and that's why he has to be trash.
Stroll.
I think he's I think it's poor. I don't think it's trash because I think he was doing well, and then he just had a bad incident.
Yeah, he had bad qualifying and he recovered well.
He recovered amazingly from how he did.
Verstappen, trash. Are we going trash?
No,
it's not even his fault. I say okay.
I'd say okay. Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
You know what? We also put Hamilton in trash, man. Because it was actually Hamilton's fault he went off.
No, it's not Hamilton's fault. Fuck off.
It's so easy to wind you up.
Shut the fuck up.
I gotta say though, it's funny. We're matching colors for our shirts today, Steven. Except mine's about the offices and yours is about a shit club.
I know. Russell,
poor. Poor.
Very poor.
3.
Yeah, I'd say very poor.
Yeah. Latifi. Very poor.
Yeah,
no, trash. How the fuck do you not follow everyone through a fucking pit lane? Is unreal.
No, his engineer made the mistake.
The engineer. That's on the engineer, so I'd say 2.
No. But you see everyone pulling in the pits. No.
Man, his engineer is literally screaming, stay out. What do you expect?
He was pretty much passing the pit lane when they told him that, so I'd give him a 2.
Yeah, and I'm going to say also that the Hamilton that accidentally hit the switch to turn off the rear brakes.
How is this related to Hamilton?
No, but you're going to say that's still his fault.
No, it's not his fault. It's an accident. Shit happens with Hamilton, and shit happened with Latifi.
It was a joke, man. You get what?
Yeah, I feel like with Hamilton, I'm not going to say it's
a joke.
It happens. I tripped over.
Now.
I hit my hip on the freaking side of the table all the time. It's an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. It happened, but it happened.
Well, it's extremely poor then. That's all he's getting.
Oh yeah, he was extremely poor. Period.
Oh yeah, Hamilton. He done well to keep up. To be fair, after Friday practice, to be fair, let me hear me out here, right? After Friday practice and where we were, the fact we were fighting to the top 3 and he even got in the lead at one point was a miracle.
I'd still give him a 6 though because
we're doing over the weekend. So the fact he qualified second above Verstappen, looking like he just changed the setup like just before the qualifying, so we had no idea what the setup was going to be like. To be able to qualify second and still fight with the Red Bulls, though.
But it's Mercedes. It's still a Mercedes car.
Yes, he made that mistake.
It's still a Mercedes car, though. So obviously, he's still got one of the best. He's still got one of the best cars on the grid. So it's a lot easier to change a few things and be faster. There's a difference between Mercedes tweaking and going faster, and someone like Alfa Romeo tweaking something and then ending up second. It doesn't happen.
I'll explain it like this because it's very easy. Where the way they're sitting as well, right? Where the steering wheel is, it's so easy to knock any sort of control at the bottom.
Calm down, Steven. Calm down.
I'm not calm down. I'm calm. I'm calm.
I
love
that's
what I'm saying. That is
how
all I'm saying.
defensive
I'm not being defensive.
I'd give him a 6 or a 7.
I put him on Verstappen. Both of them had comparatively bad races.
Yeah, I think it's close, but I think he edges Verstappen purely because what happened was an accident that was just super unlucky, and he was able to perform better with that car on qualifying.
Who we got next? Mazepin.
Trash. Fuck that guy.
You just put Mazepin.
He just looks like a twat.
I mean, he did finish above Hamilton, so
Yeah, but
and George
the
Russell.
thing is, though, he just looks like a twat. He just looks like a fucking thumb.
Mick Schumacher.
You know what?
You remember. I don't know if you guys remember Spy Kids when that movie came out. He looks like the fucking thumbs, the evil thumbs when.
I mean, you know what? The guy's still a kid. Let him live. He's a prick, but we'll move on to the next driver.
Just don't let him go into the backseat. As long as he's not in the backseat of an Uber, he's a good guy.
Come on. Next driver. No more.
Mick Schumacher.
I think
Schumacher's going
he's
in
okay.
a 6 or a 7.
I think you can say
okay.
good because you can say good because he's in a Haas. I mean, he's in a last year's
And he
Haas.
finished P13, and his overtakes were amazing as well. The few he had.
Okay.
He's a solid driver. He's going to get really good.
Bottas. We're doing it on the weekend.
You already know what that is.
It was trash.
Trash. But he finished above Hamilton, eh?
That was a terrible showing, though. On how he performed. I think
Giovinazzi did well. I think he
well.
DNF'd in qualifying, but race he did pretty good.
Yeah. When you look at what car, you have to always take into account what car they're driving.
Yeah.
And for Haas and an Alfa Romeo to finish where they finished, you have to say that they were good races.
Raikkonen got 10th. So
Great race. Finishing the points with an Alfa Romeo is my hat's off to him. It shows just how good this guy is.
Ricardo.
I think it's an okay performance from him. I think he could have finished higher, but it's a great
okay or poor because he had an okay-ish recovery. I guess.
He was 12th, so I mean, going up and finishing in the point, I think it's not terrible.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sainz.
I think he was poor because he had a very big chance to be a lot better.
He could have easily gone to P4 as well.
Not compared to the level of Leclerc. Sonoda 7th.
He did a good
7.
performance. He moved up. It's his best performance to date.
It's very hard for fucking. It's very hard for Connor to say that.
Yeah, fucking it kills me.
It's not me saying that.
I would have rather seen him have a driver failure.
Yeah, it's the same with Verstappen.
It's funny too because it's hard for me because my second
favorite driver, that whole accident thing, right? I would rather him had an engine failure or a gearbox failure rather than crash out.
Oh, definitely. You'd rather always see what happened to Ocon happen rather than.
So I'd rather it do like that, right? Because of safety. Right?
It sucks too because I hate hating Sonoda, even though I do, because my second favorite driver is Pierre Gasly.
Yeah.
So
we'll move on to we're moving on to now Alonso.
I think
he had a pretty good drive.
Yeah, I think he's been pretty good. He's been
finished 6th in that Alpine. I think he had 4 overtakes in the race.
Yeah, he was solid.
Oh, hang on, Norris.
Norris very good.
7 or 8, yeah. Because he had. I mean, I would give him 7 because qualifying was kind of on him. So
he went from 9th to 5th, and he was very. He almost was overtaking Leclerc at the end too.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because Leclerc and Gasly were almost overtaken.
He deserves to be up there. I don't disagree.
Leclerc.
I think you got to give it only a good because of the fact he started on pole and ended where he did.
I would give him a 6 because I expected him more. Like at least I know you don't have pace on the straights, but at least P4, P3, something.
If you're gonna start on pole, you got to hang around the podium.
Gasly.
Oh, this guy's he's a 9.
I'm fine giving him a 9. He's having those two up there makes me happy. My favorite 2 drivers being the top 2 so far.
Oh yes, and the two amazing drivers. 10,
there's 10s. I think they're both for the weekend. Checo was great to keep Hamilton behind him, and I
don't know how Checo. I was so scared for him.
Vettel was better for me.
I'm putting them on the same level, man.
I think they're the same level, but I think Vettel had a better race purely because he's in the Aston Martin versus the Red Bull.
Yeah,
but
fair enough, but Checo came from P6. He went to P4. Then he overtook Leclerc, and then he somehow held off Hamilton for so long, even though Hamilton was kind of faster.
He wasn't really fast. He was struggling into sector 2, so it wasn't easy.
He wasn't struggling, Steven.
No,
Stop with your
Chris. No.
Okay,
was
sorry.
struggling.
No,
If you kept watching the gap, after about 10-15 laps, his tires were getting used, and
yeah, because his
the gap
tire,
kept
the
extending.
tire
was
were hit
trying to-
because
he
he's
was
pushing so
complaining about
hard.
Yeah, so the gap kept extending. So it was gradually Verstappen.
The only thing
Perez was
Sheffield
getting
got
faster
tired
and
of was
faster.
Hamilton continually complaining
He was
about
starting to
sector
drop
2 in his
Hamilton
rear.
towards the end. He was starting to drop him.
Calm. Okay, Steven. Shit. Fair enough. I think now I think we go to the teams.
I think that's you can't move anybody there. I think everybody's right where they should be. I think that's a great.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the
so
position.
teams. We're gonna go with Williams.
Poor. Maybe
Extremely
bad.
poor.
Yeah.
They had a horrible weekend.
They had a really bad weekend.
Yeah. Haas.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I mean, Schumacher and Mass.
I mean, a P13, P14 for a Haas.
That's
I'm
amazing.
pretty sure they would have taken that.
Yeah,
Easily.
I take
Alpha.
that. If I'm fucking.
Alfa Romeo.
Oh, they had a pretty good.
I think it's very good.
pretty good.
11th and 10th and 12th are solid.
10th and
Very
11th, not even 12th.
That's right. Yeah.
We're gonna go with AlphaTauri.
AlphaTauri,
Very good.
8.
Yeah, 8.
Okay. We're gonna go with Aston Martin.
9. I wouldn't give him a 10 because of Stroll's thing.
Yeah, Stroll's the
Good.
only thing that keeps him from a 10.
Alpine.
Alpine 7.
6.
Yeah.
I'm okay with 6.
Six. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Ferrari.
6.
6.
Wouldn't give them any
Yeah.
higher.
McLaren.
8.
6 or 7.
I'm biased. I'm
8.
going to say 8, but I'm fine with 7.
I'd say 7 to be honest. They had a decent weekend.
Yeah, Hamilton 0. Trash.
You heard me, Steven. You heard me. I just said that my goal was just to have them both in the points. That was my hope as a McLaren fan, was just to see them both
I
end up.
mean, wouldn't you expect more because your car has been pretty
No,
good.
because of where they started. The fact they put in 9th and 12th, I was just hoping they could both be in the
Red
points.
Bull, I would give
Red
them
Bull.
a 8.
I give them a 7.
I mean 8 because Verstappen's mistake and they had a very good weekend overall. The strategy was on point.
It's the
Hamilton was
reason that I'm going to say it's a 5 for Mercedes, because no matter how they were looking going through it, where they ended up was you have to look at where they ended up.
Yeah. Because the thing with Mercedes, they had a race winner as well, and they didn't have. I mean, they had a mixed bag of a weekend, but Red Bull were good throughout, and they got unlucky with that tire.
For me, I like to look at the end result. I like to look for drivers. I want to look at how they did through the whole course of the race. But for teams in general, it's really about where they ended up in the very end.
Strategy as well. Red Bull had a very good pit stop strat.
Yeah, but for Mercedes throughout the weekend, it's been poor.
But when where you started with Hamilton and where Hamilton was, for you guys to both finish pretty much out the points, it's got to be a poor weekend for a team that's supposed to be the top dogs of the F1 world.
Mm. Yep. That's that.
I mean, guys, I'm just hoping for more races like that because as a neutral, it was not even. I'm not a neutral, but as in general F1 fan, it's amazing to watch.
It's amazing. It's the best thing to have a big. I'm just riding a high right now because we had a great F1 race yesterday, and then the USA won against Mexico last night in the final.
CONCACAF, not Nations League.
We don't win shit, so having the US win something was really, really nice. Especially because the Mexican team is one of the dirtiest freaking national teams in the world.
You guys have a rivalry down there, don't you?
Mexico is a naughty team. They're freaking absolutely disgraceful pretty much the entire game.
I mean, fair enough.
So, what we're looking for? What we're looking at France? What do you expect?
Back to normal, unfortunately.
Yeah, no surprises.
I think the only surprise might be that Bottas will finish
DNF. Or maybe a DNF.
Yeah, I think he finishes low in the points or a DNF.
No, for me, I would expect Hamilton and Bottas and Mercedes to be back up strong. To be honest, it depends also if Red Bull had made a step forward or not. But wait and see on that because it depends. Do you know what as well is that one thing of that accident as well is probably the reason Mercedes can't invest that much and have been investing in 2022 is because one of the reasons was that massive accident with Bottas in Imola, which they said that it cost a lot of money to repair. So if Red Bull now have had the same accident, it could end up restricting them in terms of development for this year.
It wasn't even that. I don't think it was that bad of an accident.
I think if we're looking at next week, I'd say Hamilton P1, Verstappen P2, Checo P3, Bottas P4. I think we'll see Leclerc P5, Norris P6, Sainz P7, Gasly P8.
I'd put Danny P8. Gasly.
I'm hoping for Danny P8, but I think it'll be Gasly P8, Vettel P9, and then to round out the top 10, I think you'll see Sainz sneak in there. Not Sainz, but I think you might see probably Danny rounding out the top 10.
I mean, the France weekend, I'm not really looking forward to it. It's an F1 race, I'll take it, but it's going to be back to normal.
Yeah, it's going to be first and fourth. I think it's first and fourth and second and third for Mercedes and Red Bull.
That race is just
Baku is probably one of my most favorite tracks now.
It's a historic race, that one. Just all the chaos.
Yeah, we've had two amazing races, 2018 and 2021.
Well, no, 2017 as well.
2017 as well.
I'm just excited because America, I get to finally see everybody come over to the States and race over here in the U.S. this year.
When is the next street race?
Next street race would be
Saudi, I think. Singapore. Wait, let me see.
That's
Singapore is cancelled, so that's why I said Saudi.
Yeah, Saudi's in December.
Yeah.
Right before. I might watch the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in person. If they allow people.
You have the French, the Austrian, and then we have Australia. They say Austrian. Oh, do we have two?
We have two. It's a double. It's a double.
Double Austria.
We have the steering Grand Prix first, then we have the Austrian Grand Prix.
Yeah, so we have the France, double Austria, British, Hungarian, Belgian, Dutch, Italian, Russian. Singapore's canceled. The Japanese Grand Prix. Then we're in the States, Mexican Grand Prix, Brazilian, Australian, Saudi, and then the Abu Dhabi to end it, of course.
In the US, do they have what do you call it? Do they allow fans in?
We're going to be starting. I think we'll have fans for that. And with the United States, the good thing is we barely ever get to see any races, so I think you'll see a really good turnout, especially because that race is until October, so we still got months before that time.
Ooh,
they were packed for the Indy 500.
I know we might see
far away.
We might see
far away from the circuit.
Yeah, I think. Let me see. I got to see where the American GP is going to be hosted because I think it's
Circuit of the Americas.
Yeah, I think I'm. If it's Circuit of the Americas, which of course it has to be. Yeah, it's in Texas, and I'm halfway across the country. But we might see Britt actually go to that game because that Grand Prix because he lives in Texas. I would love to.
I might go for the Abu Dhabi one because I live in Dubai.
So you're like, let me pop over and go.
I mean, I'm just hoping that you remember 20. Was it when was the time when it was the last race decided? 2010, right?
2016.
Was it 2010 where the championship was decided on the last race?
2016. 2016.
I'm pretty sure it happened in 2010 as well.
No, it's Rosberg and Hamilton. When Rosberg won it.
Wait, 2010.
2016.
Yeah, that I know. That was 2016. I know 2016, but I think it was 2010 as well.
Yeah, 2010 as well. Yeah, that was when Vettel won it.
Yeah, and it came because I think a lot of people were competing. I hope it's that this year because I actually might go to the race.
Yeah.
If I could get myself flown out there, I might be.
It won't be. It would be between Hamilton and Verstappen. It won't be between anyone else.
I mean, someone. It's like the last race, not like Hamilton winning it by Turkey, like last year.
yeah, I think last race it was only between Hamilton and Verstappen, or between no one else for the championship.
I would love to go. I would love to go to the U.S. Grand Prix. I don't think I'd do the Haas Hill, but I definitely am looking. I'm looking at prices right now to go.
I mean, what would be cool is Checo kind of gets into the mix. I don't expect him to be up there.
I don't think he'll get in. I think he'll be fighting with Norris really for that third
P3.
spot.
And what the hell's wrong with Bottas? He's P6 right now.
Because he's shit.
How is he that bad?
He gets no help from Mercedes, and he's been awful this year. And he's had a DNF that's not his fault, and then a really shit setup.
Anyway, we're gonna have to wrap it up there. All right,
That's fine. Yeah,
entertaining.
That was a great stream.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on. I'll definitely be back next week with some more Mazda comments.
There definitely will be back. We've got we have F1 Legends on Wednesday. I think so.
Yeah, I think we have a week break.
I
Back to back.
I think I might miss them because I've got other stuff to do for the channel. So.
Oh yeah, actually, I gotta check what day the next Grand Prix is.
Also, before people say, I've heard people say that Checo got lucky for that win. If Red Bull didn't mess up his pit stop, he would have been ahead of Verstappen.
Yeah, because that was a 4-second pit stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see Russell or Schumacher collecting a point this year?
Not Schumacher, maybe Russell, maybe.
Yeah, Russell maybe, but not Schumacher. But yeah,
the Haas is a short shit.
We'll definitely have Checker Flags on Friday at 6.
Yeah, that's cool.
Any others I'm not sure about, but we'll bring that to you this week. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and share button. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in and everyone that's turned up. And we will see you at 6 p.m. Back pages.
Cheers.
Take care.